Hi guys, it's Ray, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a different video. As it's my birthday on Thursday, the 31st of March, I thought I'd do a video for you to get to know me a bit better. So I was going to talk about 21 things, as I'm going to be 21 years old, 21 things I wish I could have told my younger self. Let's get into it. 21 things I wish I could have told my younger self. First one, which is probably the biggest one, is I wish I could have told my younger self to be myself. All the way through high school and even latterly in college and in primary school, I've always conformed to society, dressed what was appropriate for my age group to be dressed in, act the way that it was appropriate for, say, I don't know, a 20-year-old to act. And I've only just came to the conclusion now that, be yourself. If you want to act crazy, act crazy. If you want to dress the way you want to dress, go for it. If you want to act a certain way or be a certain way or dress a certain way, if you're comfortable and you're confident, go for it. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And if the people around you can't accept that, then it's them that has to change, not you. To respect my parents, and not just my parents, anyone who's older than me. It gets annoying when you're patronised or you're looked down upon as a child, I get that. But recently my family's been going through a tough time with my grandparents and everything, and I've came to realise that they just want what's best for me, and that's probably all anyone's parents ever want, and they have a little bit more life experience than we do. So even though you hear what they're saying and you ignore them, maybe, take on their advice now and again. You might be surprised, and maybe cut them some slack, because especially if you're a moody teenager like I was, you think your life's the worst thing in the world. They've been through it, and their life isn't as great as ours is as well. So cut them some slack. They know what they're talking about, even though sometimes they don't seem it. To distance myself from negativity, and what I mean by that is, you've only got so many years on this planet, and you want to make every second count. You don't want to be around somebody that just complains about life, moans about life, always looks for the bad things in life. Or if you're around somebody who puts you down, makes you feel insecure, don't sully yourself with somebody like that. Put yourself around people that make you feel positive and lift you and motivate you to be the best kind of person you possibly can. If you have people in your life who are making you feel negative or are your own personal rain cloud, get rid of them. This is a really controversial point, and it's a really hard point, and it's one I try and do, but everybody does it. You can't sit there and say you've never done this, because everyone does it. Judging people. As I'm getting older, I'm realising that not life isn't black and white, and neither are people. And I'm trying to see that. I have came from a very judgmental background, and I'm trying to pull myself away from that. But it is very hard not to judge people. We all do. It's human nature. But I am trying to give people more of the benefit of the doubt as I'm getting older. I'm realising, we've got global warming, and we've got our planet's going to pop, basically. And as I'm getting older, I wish I could have told my younger self, as I'm getting older as well, to respect nature a bit more. We've all done it again. These are little things that we'll never confess to, but we've all done it. There's not a bin about, so you just throw your rubbish on the ground subtly, hoping no one sees. Or you're in your car and your engine's running, or just things like that. So I wish I could have told my younger self, don't throw that on the ground, just shove it in your pocket and wait till you get to a bin. Or don't pull flowers from the ground, just to let them grow naturally. Go with the flow. if you're going out and, you know, just follow the crowds, you might realise that some of my points kind of contradict other points, but that's life. Life conflicts with life. But go with the flow, you know, be more laid back about things and just try and make the best situation out of everything. Put yourself out your comfort zone. Nobody likes putting themselves out their comfort zone. Everybody likes their own wee comfy cosy hole. But to be honest, and it is one because I lack confidence and I have insecurity issues, you do have to put yourself out there. Like I'm doing with my YouTube videos, because if you don't, you probably won't get anywhere in life. And that comes to the next point. My mum always taught me when I was a little girl, if you don't ask, you won't get. When I was younger, I took better care of my health. When I was younger, I did suffer from a bit of an eating disorder, and I never really thought of it, and I just kind of pushed it under the rug. And now, as I'm older, I'm kind of regretting not doing anything about it and not taking better care of my health because it's catching up on me. Hearted one, I wish I could have told my younger self never, ever, 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 ever to have got my belly button pierced. For my 19th birthday, I went and got my belly button pierced. It was great. It was my first piercing. It was the best piercing ever. It was my favourite piercing, but it all went to hell. Then about the eighth month marker, when it was healing, it was fine. I changed the ring for the first time, which is fine, because they say you can change the ring after 6 months, and this was 8 months. But around the 10th month marker, my piercing got worse and worse and worse. I got skin problems around my piercing. It started to migrate. It was just causing me all kinds of discomfort, and I was paranoid about it. I had anxiety over it. I couldn't go a day without, you know, touching it, which probably didn't help, and it ruined my life to the point where I fought with my belly button piercing for 1.5 years, and then I finally decided, no, it's time. I can't. It's a lost cause. I have to give it up. And it was probably one of the saddest days in my life because it was my favourite piercing, but I did come to the conclusion that it was long gone and there was nothing I could do about it. So I just wish I could have told my younger self to never have gotten it pierced, because I regret it, because now my belly button is completely scarred to hell. No matter what I do, if I go on holiday and I want to wear crop tops and show off my stomach, my belly button's all scarred. It's not attractive. And scarring is permanent, it never goes away, so I wish I could have told my younger self to just never have bothered, or to taken better care of it or something, so that I wouldn't have a scarred up belly button today. Do the best with what you've got in life. Again, this is quite a deep one. I do suffer from quite a few medical problems, my biggest one being I'm visually impaired. When I say I'm visually impaired, I mean I've got severe visual problems, and I can't do everything as well as normal sighted people can, but I don't let that hold me back. I don't let life tell me that I can't do everything a sighted person can do, because that's just not true. It's not even if you're deaf or you're disabled, anything. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do everything that somebody who could walk can do, or somebody who could hear that can do, because you can do these things. And you're a stronger person because you've had to fight all your life with this disability. You are a strong, wonderful person, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Growing up is, and this is probably something that everybody knows, is time is precious. We only have so long of this life, and we want to make sure that every day counts. And one thing that it's only very recently I've came to grips with is you can't save everyone. And what I mean by that is I care a lot about people. Excuse me. I love helping people. And some people just can't be helped. As my mum told me when I was younger, you can only help people so much before they need to help themselves. It's like the saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's something I really struggled with, and it's just something I've came to grips with now. I can help people, I can give them advice, but unless they change the way they look at life, or unless they help themselves, there's really nothing more I can do. I have to lower the bar on my standards. I have very, very high standards when it comes to friendships, relationships, life in general. I set the bar so high that anytime anyone tries to jump over it, they just fall and crash. So I've came to the point now where I'm not expecting a lot out of people. And if I get that extra mile, that extra step from somebody, it's a wonderful surprise. I do have to start realising that not everybody cares as much as I do about other people and life in general. I care way more than I should about some things. And other people don't. And I get really upset when people don't care as much about me as I care about them. But they don't even think that way. And that's where I have to sit down and be like, okay, Rachel, you're thinking too much about this. You just have to step back and just realise that you're being totally unrealistic here. And you need to lower the bar for people because your standards are so high that they're never gonna touch it. Another old saying, practice makes perfect. As I do suffer from eye problems, I get really upset when I try to do my makeup and I do my eyeliner wrong or something like that, and I get really frustrated, but I just keep having to go back and tell myself, look, I'm pretty sure there's millions of girls out there with full vision, full sight, that didn't just pick an eyeliner pencil up and draw the perfect wing. I'm pretty sure it took them a few goes, and it's going to take me longer because of my eyesight problem, but you know what, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going and keep going and keep going till I achieve that perfect cat eye. And it's not just with makeup, it's with my hair, anything in general. And it's for anyone out there as well, if you've started a new hobby, don't expect, because I need instant gratification at something. Don't expect to pick up something and instantly you're a pro at it. You need to work at it and work at it and work to be more patient with life and with people. Like I said before, I do get frustrated very easily, and I'm having to stop and sit down and take deep breaths and just get on with life because, you know, I've noticed the more stressed you are, the more impatient you are, you tend to make more mistakes. If you just calm down, take a deep breath and relax. Try and love everyone. No matter how annoying they are or how rude they are or how much different they are from you, try and think they've probably had a completely different upbringing from you, a completely different life. Try and love everyone. And even the people that hate you. You know, the people that dislike my video. Hi! If you dislike my video, I love you guys. Because you make me want to do more videos. You make me get out of bed and say, hey, I'm going to make myself a better person. So, thanks. Because, honestly, you are my motivation. Know me well, you know that I talk a lot. If I'm around you and I'm really quiet, it's more often than not, it's because I don't know you very well and I'm shy and I'm too scared to be myself around you in case I'm judged. Also, I do suffer from social anxiety a bit, so that's probably why as well. But I have learned to listen more to people because it's nice that, I mean, I'm always the one doing the talking, and I sit and talk, and I love it when I say, oh, I'm doing this at the weekend, and then I come into college and my friends will be like, oh, so how was that thing you did at the weekend? I need to do more of that. I need to ask people how their life is and listen to them. The downside of it is most of the people I hang around with don't talk. I need to be more grateful. To be honest with you, I think I'm already pretty grateful. As I've grown up and I realise how expensive things can be, how expensive makeup can be, people, well, nobody really bullies me. I used to get bullied when I was younger, and I really wish I could have told my younger self this. When somebody has a go at you, just shake it off, in the words of Taylor Swift. Just smile and wave. Who cares what they say about you? Who cares what they think of you? If you're happy and you love yourself, that's all that matters in the end, right? My favourite point, and this is where the Disney freak in me comes out. Never stop believing, never stop dreaming, never stop hoping. Never stop. If you have a dream or a goal or you're motivated, you reach for it and you will get there. Everyone will get there in the end if they're dedicated enough. Your goal could be as small as eat 1 apple a day, or it could be as big as, example, mine, staying in the Grand Floridian for 2 weeks with my boyfriend. Don't stop dreaming, because dreams are what get me out of bed, what keep me going. I am a dreamer. My head's in the clouds 99% of the time. But it makes me happy and it keeps me going. And it's probably what makes me so childlike as well. And it's probably why I love Disney so much, because when I watch Disney movies, they're always telling me, no matter who you are or what you do, you can be someone in this life, and you can do wonderful things with this life. Happy birthday, happy 21st birthday to me, and if there's anyone else's birthday out there, happy birthday to you. And I hope you guys had an awesome Easter, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.